dudes! Welcome to another episode of the Bullshit Show. I'm Dad. That's Nathan.
Hey.
And look who Nathan has. It's Anchor Baby. We haven't seen Anchor Baby in a few episodes. She decided to put in an appearance. She said hello. She says yesterday was National Puppy Day, so today is National Kitty Day. Or at least we're pretending. Actually, yesterday, not only was it National Puppy Day, but it was somebody's 19th birthday. He's old enough to know better to be doing this shit. But, so happy birthday to Nathan.
Yay.
And thanks for all the birthday wishes that you guys sent in. We'll get to your comments later in the show. Let's see what's going on in the world. As usual, Trump's an asshole, and I know you guys get sick of me saying that, but every day he feels it's necessary to prove it again and again and again. Now he's on his third national security advisor, and what's worse is that he's picked John Bolten, which you millennials probably don't have a clue who the fuck he is. John Bolten was our ambassador to the UN under George W. Bush. Bush, was it 43 or whatever, the second Bush. He's the one that was the main architect of the war on Iraq. He advocated going to a war with Iraq that ended up killing almost 1 million people, most of them civilians. And he still to this day says the Iraq war was a great thing for America. He advocates that we bomb Iran. He advocates that we bomb North Korea. This guy is a fucking lunatic. He is a psycho lunatic. And he is now going to be the National Security Advisor. It's bad enough when he was just a bad commentator on Fox. But now he's going to be in government again. The Republicans hated him when he was in the Bush administration. Because this guy may very well be the Antichrist. We thought Paul Ryan was. But it might possibly be John Bolton. It's ridiculous. And now he's going to be back into a key position in the Trump administration. Hi, Anchor Baby. Goodbye, Anchor Baby. Thank you for being on the show. We love you. So, what next? I mean, we've got fucking Elmer Fudd, or Mr. Magoo is the Attorney General, who may very well be replaced soon because he's a dickhead and he's under investigation by the FBI. And then you throw on top of this the whole Stormy Daniels things. I know I'll be watching 60 Minutes tomorrow night.
Oh wait, wrong way. There we go.
Don't play with the camera.
I'll just zoom out a little bit.
Yeah. By the way, today is Saturday, the 24th of March, the evening of. So tomorrow, on the 25th, 60 Minutes will be airing their interview with Stormy Daniels, which, yeah, woo! I was a porn star, who was a bad porn star, actually. I remember her in the day. She was a skank. But that doesn't mean...
She was in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes, this is true. This is true. She's done some legitimate films. She can act. Her tits are fake. They're grossly fake. There's nothing grosser than overblown fake tits. What a turnoff. But she wasn't that good of a porn star. But the thing is, that doesn't mean that she's lying. Just because she's a skank whore and all these other things, she's probably telling the truth. She took a polygraph test. All the results said she was telling the truth. She's having the dress tested for DNA like Monica Lewinsky did, and that's what put the nail in Clinton's coffin. Folks, it happened. Accept it. We're going to have to do something about it. All this time that Trump's been lying about it also means he's lying about everything else. And now we've got this Playboy model. I can't remember what her name is, but...
I thought we knew Trump was lying about everything.
Well, yes. Yeah, but the Republicans won't acknowledge that he's lying about everything. Fox News won't acknowledge that he's lying about everything. He is lying about everything.
They're fair and balanced, though.
Everything. There isn't anything I don't think he's told the truth on. It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm going to veto the budget. 2 hours later, he signs the fucking thing. What? It just... Oh, I don't have all the money to build my wall. Fuck you, Trump. I cry bullshit on Donald Trump because he's a douchebag. He can take his wall and shove it up his fucking ass. The best meme I've seen the whole week on Facebook was showing the wall being built through the desert, and there's a section of it painted, and it says, "This section brought to you by the National Endowment for the Arts," which pretty much sums it up. All the things, all the good we could do with that money, instead we're going to build a fucking wall. Okay, you people are sick of me railing on Trump. I'll stop. But just one more. Trump, fuck you. You're an asshole, and I hope you choke on your own vomit.
What?
I hope he dies in his sleep, choking on his own vomit. Sorry, I'm gonna get my blood pressure down now. Again, like I said, today was the 24th of March. It was the March for Our Lives. Kids and adults from all around the country and all around the world marched in protest of gun reform. There were millions of people that took part. It was very reminiscent of the anti-Vietnam marches that took place in the 60s. And we all know how that worked out at Kent State. So far I don't think anybody's gotten shot today, but it's very possible if Trump had his way.
Well, that would be rather ironic.
It would be. For people at a anti-gun violence rally to get shot. That would be really ironic, you know. Not like it's going to be the free concert they're giving here in Florida with Flo Rida and Tanashi. That's going to be a bloodbath.
Now we're on a terrorist watch list.
Oh, I'm sure we probably are. It's going to be a bloodbath, and you let the people who listen to that type of music into a free concert.
That's a stereotype.
I don't know, it's not a stereotype. I'm talking black and white. The kind of people are the kind of people who probably own guns. So it's going to be a bloodbath. But it's sponsored by a local attorney, so I'm hoping he's probably hoping he'll drum up some business from this. But anyways, that's another Florida problem. But anyways,
it's a Flo Rida problem.
That's a Flo Rida problem. Ooh, the kitty scratched me and I'm bleeding.
Awesome.
But this March for Our Lives, will anything actually come of it? I don't know. We signed some new laws here in Florida, raising the age from 18 to 21 to buy any gun, which is what I always thought it was 21. It should be 21, but I just,
Have a brain fart.
yeah, I have a brain fart, but at the same time, I'm just wondering, arming school teachers, I just don't think is a good idea. I don't think combating gun violence by adding more guns to the issue, that's just the NRA saying it's just another way for them to get people to buy more guns. There was one, I believe he was a congressman, a state congressman, who decided he was going to arm students with buckets of rocks. He was going to give everybody a bucket of stones to have by their desk, so that if somebody comes in shooting, they can throw stones at them. That works really well in Palestine between the Israelis and the Palestinians. The Palestinians throw rocks, the Israelis just shoot them. So,
They're gonna give kids the rocks?
apparently, he said he was going to give them buckets of rocks. Stones, not just gravel, but rocks.
Yeah, that's gonna end perfectly.
Yeah, it's not like they're going to fight in class and then bash each other's skulls in.
Yay! We no longer have gun violence, we need to ban rocks.
Yeah, we have rock violence.
A rock attack happened.
Tipper Gore was right. Rock is bad for you. That's a joke the older people will get. Not that we have any older people watching this show. But there is no easy solution. The solution to the gun violence problem, I don't think, lies with guns. Yes, you shouldn't be able to buy an AR-15 or any kind of military-style rifle. You shouldn't be able to buy bump stocks. You shouldn't be able to buy high-capacity magazines, because nobody needs that shit unless you're out to kill people. Any hunter that needs a 100-shot magazine and a high-powered military rifle is a shitty fucking hunter. There were days back when I used to hunt, and the whole key, the whole rush to hunting was to be able to bring an animal down with one shot. And if you couldn't do it with one shot, there was a sense of failure. If you had to, if you didn't kill it instantaneously, it was just cruel. Of course, it was cruel anyways, and I quit hunting and got rid of my guns. But those things should be illegal anyways. It's just common sense.
I just don't understand what normal citizen needs an assault rifle.
Well, it's just like the people who drive these big monster pickup trucks. They have small penises, and this makes them feel like they have a large penis because I've got a big gun. But people, for home security use, the best thing to have is a shotgun, because a shotgun, 9 times out of 10, you never have to fire it. Everybody knows what the cocking of a shotgun sounds like. So somebody comes creeping up to your door and suddenly they hear cha-chink. They know what's going to happen, and they'll probably shit themselves and run away. God forbid you have to actually fire it. The great thing about a shotgun is it's really hard to miss your target with a shotgun, especially a large gauge one with a fucking choke on it. Man, you can close your eyes and shoot and hit something. So, no. Shotguns are fine for home security. Handguns are fine for home security. The problem is that handguns find their way into little hands. People put them in their night drawers or under their mattress or whatever, and kids find them.
And shoot themselves in the face.
And shoot themselves in the face. Trigger locks aren't the answer, because when somebody breaks into your house, you're panicked, you're freaking, you need that gun within 3 seconds. You ain't got time to go, oh shit, where's my keys? Where's the key to the lock? I gotta get the lock off, blah, blah, blah. That's all bullshit. That's liberal hype, is trigger locks. That's crap. You need something that you can grab instantly. And like I said, a shotgun, pretty good option. Because even if a kid gets a hold of it, it's really difficult for them to shoot themselves with a shotgun. I mean, it's hard for an adult who wants to commit suicide to shoot themselves with a shotgun, because shotguns are long. So I'm not advocating everybody go out and buy a shotgun.
This episode is sponsored by Jolly Rogers.
Yeah, this is sponsored by Jolly Rogers. Ask for Bethany. But, you know, bump stocks and high-capacity magazines, that's all bullshit. That's just NRA crap to get people to buy shit. So...
About 5 minutes left.
That's all? Oh my God. There was a kidnapping and hostage situation in southern France. And this cop offered himself up as a hostage in exchange for a woman who was being held, and got shot, and unfortunately died today. But they did storm the place and killed the hostage taker. I don't know why that's newsworthy here. It's just, you know, it's sad. The guy did a brave thing and got shot. He probably knew he was going to get shot in the process, but he did die today. So, you know, rest in peace. We continued with Movie Pass. We've seen lots of movies. We tend to see the same thing over and over again. We saw Death Wish for the 5th time yesterday. We've seen Tomb Raider twice. He's seen Black Panther 7 times. I think I've seen it 3 times now. However, I did see a new film, Love, Simon. Great frickin' film. I highly recommend it, especially to you millennials. You kids out there will enjoy it, because it's a film about high school, and you'll be able to relate to it. And it's not an adult film made by adults that condescends to kids. It really captures the high school experience. It's like if John Hughes made a really good film, which he won't because he's dead, but it's John Hughes with some seriousness put into it. It's also very funny, and it tells a great story. So if you go see anything, go see Love, Simon. I don't know if we have any time for comments now.
Not really.
How much we got?
We're at 2 minutes, basically.
2 minutes?
We can make it a short show.
We could always make it a short show, or do we have any comments?
None that are shit.
Most of our comments were happy birthday to Nathan.
And something about Hot Pockets.
And fuck Hot Pockets. I cried bullshit on Hot Pockets. So enough with the Hot Pockets.
No, we don't have enough.
And whoever's given the... I agree with you, Brittany. Whoever's given the thumbs down, fuck you! Don't watch the fucking show if you don't like it.
Well, you're
anti-Trump.
You fucking liberal.
You're goddamn right. I'm a fucking liberal who's anti-Trump. Anybody with any intelligence whatsoever should be anti-Trump. Trump is orange fecal matter. It's ridiculous. And I don't care if the NSA is listening. Fuck you, NSA. So,
alright.
Okay, on that fucking cheery ass note about our Cheeto-faced turd in office, we'll,
his Cheeto-ness.
Everybody tune in and watch 60 Minutes tomorrow night, so the ratings will go through the roof, get better ratings than Trump got for his inauguration. That would be nice. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Be sure to like the show. Don't dislike the show, or you'll piss Brittany and me off. Otherwise, hey dudes!